What is up, guys? So in this video, we're gonna talk about 3 hacks to just give you a little incremental edge when it comes to ranking. The first one, guys, is with images, right? So images actually, like if I open up this listing here, oh, I guess I already have it open. So if I click on this image and then drag it out of the listing, I see that it's named like 916XGP, whatever, right? And so the better way to have done this, which I've learned recently, is Amazon actually looks at the name of the file of the image when it comes to ranking and SEO. And for people who don't know what SEO is, it's search engine optimization. It basically means that Amazon's algorithm is, and it's not a massive boost, but they are taking a look at the names of files when it comes to images. So what I would want to name this is, color spinning prize wheel spin to win. And then I would literally upload my images when I'm actually have my final images done. I'd upload them, to my listing, and I'd name them keywords that I wanted to rank for, right? The next thing that we're going to talk about is the canonical URL, right? And so the reason that we're going to talk about the canonical URL and what a canonical URL is basically if we look at the difference between these two product listings, we see this amazon.com/gp/product/asin, right? But if we look at this one, it's amazon.com/alpha grillers stainless silicone dishwasher safe, garlic press. And so basically it's just it's a more aesthetically pleasing URL. It has actual keywords in it, and you get some type of basic boost when it comes to your actual product URL ranking in Google for garlic press. And so the way that you actually do this is by putting a hyphen, right? So what we would do is 24-inch round color spinning prize wheel hyphen. Right? And when you're first setting up your product name, you'll do this, you'll press save and finish, right? And this is before your actual listing is live, so it's probably too late for this one. And then Amazon, seemingly randomly within 1 to 7 days, and some listings they won't change and some listings they will. Me or none of my friends that are selling 7 and 8 and even 9 figures have figured out a for sure way of categorizing whether or not Amazon actually does this. But when you first make your product name, you want to actually use and what it does is it takes the 3 to 5 words generally before the hyphen, and it will put it in the final URL once your listing goes live. So it's just another little small incremental type thing here when it comes to actually improving your conversion rate and things like that. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about is using emojis. So, one of the things that I want to talk about really quick, and this isn't really a hack, but you want to make sure that all of your images are zoomable. And how you do that is by having an image that's at least 1,000 by 1,000 pixels. And if you order from Viral Launch, they'll obviously know this and they'll give you that. But it's just something to be aware of, that you want to be able to zoom just because it looks sexy when you can. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come to Emojipedia heavy checkmark, and we're going to take this little checkmark right here. We're going to come into our description, and we're going to replace these boring little bullets with check marks. And technically this is probably against Amazon's terms of service. And so if you want to be ultra safe, then you don't need to use them. But I've used them on all of my listings for literally 2 years, and I've never had any issues. So again, it's cost benefit. If you want to be completely safe, don't do it. But if you want to live on the wild side, then you can do it. It just adds a little kind of something extra. It kind of it attracts your eyes to them. It makes you actually read the bullets, and if people read the bullets and make those little mental micro commitments, then they're much more likely to actually convert on your listing. And so I use it on my listings. It's probably in somewhere in the deep depths of terms of service, not compliant, but again, cost benefit. If you want to be on the safe side, don't do it. But those are kind of the things that I wanted to talk about, right? The canonical URL, the Amazon SEO image naming hack, and then using emojis actually inside of your description bullets to kind of attract people's eyes, get them to make that micro commitment of reading them, and then it would be much more likely that they convert once they've actually read through your bullets. So hope you guys enjoyed that one. Just a quick one for you guys, and we'll see you on the next.